prairie chickens, they all just laid down. They all just laid down. For some reason, they stopped doing everything. There might be a hawk. There might be a hawk or something around. All right, finally got everything set up. It's a task. It's a task. So 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, minimum maybe 20. Trying to keep the blind bolted in, and it's probably a couple hours before dark. Hopefully they're going to come in. I'm hoping. You see, I got everything set up. I got the A7R4 along with the 200 to 600 with a couple different cameras kind of bolted around. I can get a wide angle. I can get a blow-by-blow up with the iPhone, the field and me filming at the same time while I'm trying to get photography and also doing some video work. I got a camera outside that I can control via Bluetooth. So hopefully they'll come in. Now it's been cold the last few weeks. Snowed yesterday. So I'm not sure if the prairie chickens are going to come in tonight. Hopefully they'll come in. And then tomorrow morning we're going to try. So this is kind of a trial run. I'll be back here at 4:30 in the morning setting up, doing the same thing I just did, but in the dark. And that's what it takes. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but hopefully it's going to pay off. So yeah, we'll just keep quiet. When one comes in, it's best not to move. Just wait for the humming to start. That humming sound really is pretty fantastic. And when you get 20 or 30 of them, actually the ground just vibrates. It feels like a little mini earthquake. It's crazy. So yeah, it was a lot of fun last year. So let's try it again. So I do some practice shots, try to look at the background and the blur and see where things are at before it actually happens. You know, it's kind of a confidence builder. If you know where the background's going to be, what it's going to look like, maybe with the bird, your settings, your shutter speed, all that stuff's pretty much figured out before it actually happens. We're getting a lot of wind here too, as you guys can notice. So yeah, just being prepared, right? are so cautious. I'll show you the video of him peeking his head up, and it's like they don't want to come in. They're so scared. It's very cold. There's not a lot of them. I don't know what's going on, but just totally frightened. You can see him. He's peeking his little head up. He's peeking his little head up, and he's kind of looking over in my direction because he doesn't. He's just very cautious, and he just flew away. It's almost dark, so I'm going to spend a few more minutes here, and I'm probably going to pack this up for tonight, which wasn't very good. But there will be tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow morning the wind will be halfway decent. And yeah, it's just, these birds are so tough sometimes. Anyway. I know it's dark, but you can hear these prairie chicken coming in. It is really dark. No more than 5 minutes I got set up. Yeah, they just showed up. I got the blind up, so they're starting to fight. I'll show you some footage here, but it's so dark in here. Oh, there's one right there. So there's these variable standoffs, you know, these birds, they'll just sit there back and forth, just sometimes not giving their way, but I've seen some of them just sit there, look at each other for 10 minutes and not move. Very weird, very strange. So there's not so many of them. There's a fight. Something's going on. But prairie chickens, they all just laid down. They all just laid down. For some reason, they stopped doing everything. There might be a hawk. There might be a hawk or something around. But they all peeked their head up, and then they just completely shut down. Not making a word, not making a sound. And their bodies are all tucked up. I'll show you here. It's weird. There's got to be. There's got to be a hawk or something, a predator around that they're looking for. Because, I mean, they are dead still. These guys are not moving at all. That is so weird. It's like they all knew. It's like they all know right immediately. They just like, okay, stop fighting. Just hit the dirt. We'll see if they come back. Okay, now one peeked his head up. This guy. That is so weird. You guys just seen that? Something scares them and bam, they're gone. Something falls, a noise, wait, they're coming back. It's crazy. Here they're coming back in. Alright, well, hopefully they'll come back in. Yeah, pretty decent photos. It's slowed down quite a bit. It's about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Been here for a few hours, but yeah, it's been pretty action-packed for a while. All right, so they've gone away. I think they've gone away for the day. Yeah, it's a cold morning, but they came out. It was good. They showed up right as I put the blind. I mean, it was dark. I couldn't get any video going or anything. Couldn't even shoot. And they're out there doing their thing. So much better than yesterday. I'm going to take it as definitely a win. I'm going to roll some of the video and some of the images. And if you like this stuff, like, subscribe, and I will see you next week.